Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 151. My name is Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. Take it away, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Mr. Mistletoe. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. What a great day. We're coming off of a fantastic, amazing podcast yesterday. We have been hitting milestones throughout all the week, but it was extra sweet and extra special to do our 100th drawing of the Spark Prize. That was an all-time high, again, of 510.77 ARK. And to make it even sweeter, we had our very own analyst, advisor, rocket scientist, Dr. Kelly Snook here. It was Wednesday. She comes over on Wednesdays to hang out, and the community asked some great questions. We had a great time speaking with her, and coincidentally, her niece was the winner yesterday of the 100 Spark all-time high, 510, and she's a young college student. Imagine how wonderful, how sweet it is to be a young college student and win almost $3,000 street value worth of ARK deposited straight into her vault account and just going right into nitro mode. No more ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think some of you folks remember the college days and not having much of a budget. So that could really help out so many people. So very, very excited, very happy of hearing here live with the rest of the community that her niece was the winner. Today is a new day, a wonderful day, still on the up, every day growing. Total vault accounts are 4,062 on the uptrend, my friends. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, that's always going positive, always growing, 855,767 BUSD. ILC reserves on a tear to the upside at 486,219 BUSD, folks. We're about to cross that 500 again. Moving in the right direction. Smart money, taking the time to do their due diligence, having their aha moment, their light bulb moment, and coming and joining us here on this fantastic journey of growth, abundance, and thriving on board the ARK. And tonight's Spark price is 494.56 ARK. That's a street value of $2,823.94. That's oops. And live here today, we're going to find the next winner, the 101 Spark Prize winner. We're going to do it here live for you. But before that, let's hand it over to Mr. Brett Nordine for some updates. What's happening? What's going on? What's the alpha? Hope you're doing well, sir.
Doing great. I guess we could talk about that all day. We have a lot going on. Mistletoe, I just posted a post in the admin channel if you want to send it out. We've got the mobile web app is completed from a technical standpoint. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow the DAO members to test it out for about a week and provide feedback in the DAO Telegram channel. So we're going to make the DAO Telegram now an invite only. So you'll have to be able to obviously prove that you have a legacy NFT, and then you'll get acceptance into the Telegram channel. So we'll be forthcoming with all of that information and how to connect into the ARK DAO. It was just an open group before, but we're going to make it restrictive now. And then we're going to allow those DAO members to download the mobile app, and we'll provide instructions and all of that for that. And then we'll let them test it out, provide feedback. Our developer, Scripto King, will be active in the DAO group. He is also a DAO member as well. He owns a legacy NFT. And so he'll be monitoring the DAO and take feedback and make live adjustments. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that process, and giving the DAO members a sneak peek, and then also a chance to be able to test out and help us get to the final production version that will then be launched. I'm thinking about a week of testing. We'll see how things go. It could be sooner too, depending on how smooth everything runs. And you know, with these things, there's always little things. Even when we initially launched our D app, it took, you know, 3-4 weeks just to get through some of the tweaks and things as people were using the app and clicking here, clicking there, reading text saying, hey, it would be a lot clearer if you wrote it this way, or, you know, if this pop-up did that, or whatever else. The good news is that, you know, Alex has collaborated on this. Scripto Kings had the ability to look at our current DApp and learn a lot from that. And so a lot of the upgrades and attention to detail and all of the initial things that we learned from the DApp are included in the PWA. So yeah, we're looking to get that out in everybody's hands. It'll probably be 24 to 48 hours, I would guess, wouldn't you say, Atlas, before we have those instructions in everyone's hands and able to get the download and start playing with it?
Yes, sir. It sounds about right.
Okay. Good deal. Then I guess that's my biggest update, and we can save some other things maybe to share tomorrow just in the interest of time. But other than that, I've been working on the roadmap presentation and the utilities and things. And, you know, I think as that gets pushed out, people are going to really understand that we're really hardening everything on the back end and getting these utilities ready to generate that revenue stream that we've all been looking for. So that's my next big project. We'll also have a press release that's going out regarding the mobile web app. So on the marketing side, you can look forward to that. We had a great meeting today with someone that can help us with future marketing and PR and article writing and things like that. So we're really looking forward to have that expertise on the team and someone that can take some of that responsibility away from me, which will be great, but also an expert in crypto and marketing to crypto. So yeah, really getting ready for the next phase, this end-to-end solutions, utilities push and the launch of those features. But I think for now, we celebrate the PWA, we get that out, have everybody make that as wonderful as we know it can be, and start testing with that and get a reaction from the community, and yeah, then take things to the next level. Hey, Alice, if you're there, I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Or are you showing the video?
Yes, I'm showing the video. And it's looking very, very next level, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's basically the V40, you know, merged with our current DApp. So a lot of the initial design that we teased, boy, it's been, what, maybe a month and a half ago, when we had the V40 design. Scripto King really took that to heart and wanted to make sure that we delivered something that would be on par with the V40, and I think he did that. I think it's beautiful. Of course, I'm biased, so I'll save all my comments, but I think it's wonderful. Really looking forward to playing with it and using it every day on my phone. So if there's anyone else that has any comments or anything, he kind of did a walkthrough video here of some of the high-level functions, and just showing, you know, the wallet connect, the QR code scan, all the things that we've been talking about that will definitely, I think, help the network effects of Arkfi, and then also create a platform that we can then plug in additional products. We know that, you know, having a mobile app makes a huge difference when you're out talking to people, when you're demonstrating the product. The way that it not only functions, it's an amazing design, professional look and feel, gives a lot of credibility to the product and the project, but also just the sharing nature, and now having this as a utility that we can start to connect into social sharing, into other utilities and applications that can help with privacy, with doing everyday functions with crypto technologies and the ability to on and off ramp crypto, and integrating all of that into this platform is just going to be an amazing thing that no one's done in this DeFi space.
Yeah, definitely not the grandmother's ROI debt. That's for sure. Any comments as you folks are looking at how smooth the user interface is functioning, how intuitive, power boosts? I mean, this thing is stunning. Anybody want to add their 2 cents? This is your time.
I wonder how many NFTs are going to sell.
What was that, Mistletoe?
So I was just going to say, I wonder how many legacy NFTs are going to sell now to get early access to the app.
I think all of them, but it'll help too with the utilities that are coming online, the products that we're soon to release. We're going to be dropping the alpha for you guys very soon, but a step at a time. We don't want to give everything away at once, right? Step by step. And this is a massive, massive step in the right direction. Mr. Crypto Putter, please do step up here. Give us your impressions.
So first of all, it's awesome. I asked this, it's probably been a couple of weeks ago, and there was a couple of people who had responded to the question that I had. Because of the industry that I'm in, which is the custom home, high-end luxury home industry, I'm also tasked with marketing as well. And the one little thing, I thought it was absolutely something that I'm actually going to do. And I know that the app is going to be able to generate the QR code, which we can have somebody else scan. I guess one of the questions is because somebody had mentioned to me something about a QR code, the code expiring for whatever reason. I can't remember what it was. I wanted to make sure that, is there anything with this QR code that would ever change because it's linked to our wallet? Secondly, the thing that I want to do is it's probably going to be maybe a little 3-inch by 3-inch magnetic QR code to slap on the back of my vehicle. Somebody's going to scan that to find out what it is. And I just thought that was another way to just get it out there and have it be an icebreaker.
Great idea. Brett, do you want to talk about the QR code? Because I haven't heard that about expiring.
I've never heard of that either. QR code is just a 2D representation of a URL string, so I don't see why it would ever expire. Maybe it was a specific one that was related to a promotion, or if a company was planning on making it somehow dynamic to where that URL would change down the road or something like that. So when you did click on that QR code, it wouldn't go to the right place. So that's the only thing I could think of. Because the 2D matrix that you see that is a QR code is a unique identifier for character strings. So I don't see why it would ever expire unless they change the format of what a QR code actually is. So I wouldn't be concerned too much about that.
Thank you very much. That's what I needed to know.
No problem.
Who's next? All right, I guess
I've got lots of questions, but I think I watched the video first, or watched everything, seeing I got in late.
Yeah.
There's going to be functional questions. Yeah, there'll be functional questions, I'm sure, come up. So I would say, wait till you get it in your hands, get it on your phone. What's going to happen is we're going to put this on a unique subdomain. And when you go there, it'll ask you to download the app. You download the app, it creates an icon on your phone, just like is shown in the video. And then when you click on the icon, he shows the Wallet Connect steps. So if you have your Trust Wallet or MetaMask already installed, it will use Wallet Connect to go ahead and automatically connect to your wallet that's on the device. If you don't have your wallet connected on your device, you can't obviously use or connect to the app. So you'd have to download MetaMask or Trust Wallet and go through that whole process in order for it to work on your mobile phone. But otherwise, it will be the same kind of user experience that you get with a true native app, even though this is a progressive web app. And I don't see us anytime soon trying to apply for, Apple Store or Google Store kind of acceptance, simply because it's a crypto app, and I think it puts us in the crosshairs with the sensitivity of the market right now. I don't think it makes sense. And the PWA, quite frankly, will work much faster than a native web app that may call on a lot of things in your phone. It's much more secure, private, all those good things, not as intrusive to the native operating system on your phone. So I think it's a great fit for where we are in DeFi, and also just as a as a community of people that are looking for those kind of features. It's fast, it's reliable, it's private, all those great things. It's going to work seamlessly with your wallet, and should provide, I think, a much better experience than just watching the current D app on a mobile phone.
Oh yeah.
Hey, was there some other big news other than the app today? I was thinking there was something else that you guys were going to say.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing bigger than this right now. I mean, it's pretty big. This is it,
No
boys.
doubt.
This is the
No
game
doubt.
changer. Everything else is just an incredible bonus that's coming down the pipeline. But this has been a long time coming. Can't imagine the amount of blood, sweat, and tears to put this together at this high quality. This is professional grade, folks. You can't fake this. So we're extremely proud with what's come together here. Any other comments from the display here that we're giving you before you get it in your hands? For the legacy NFT holders, will be the first to have it in their hands, and will be able to help us test it, troubleshoot, and your feedback will be very, very much appreciated before we go ahead and launch it for the world.
And Atlas, when are we going to? Because I have a legacy NFT. When will this be coming out to us?
Like Brett said, between the next 24 to 48 hours,
Good enough.
you'll be able to download it. So if you want to get ahead, if you don't have a mobile wallet already created, you have it on your computer, you can load onto your phone your MetaMask wallet. Trust, SafePal, or even the MetaMask on the mobile device will work through Wallet Connect.
Hey, Atlas. This is phenomenal. I mean, this is probably one of the most anticipated things I've been waiting for, because there's just so much I want to do, and to have this mobile device that I could easily, accessibly share it with other people that's not familiar with the crypto space, or not familiar with how the mechanics work. I mean, this is just the best tool. So I'm so excited about this to use. So I'm ready for it. I'm glad that I'm able to access this, through the DAO. That's awesome. And also, so when we do download this in this, private DAO viewing, will we be able to do all the functions? And so I'll be able to go in like I normally do every day and do what I normally do, and it'll work? Or is this like a beta mode, kind of like pilot driving?
No, it's full production. Yep.
Full ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
So just to make sure that I understand correctly, what Shannon was asking, in 24 to 48 hours, when you guys kick this out to the legacy guys, legacy people, it'll be ready to rock and roll like it's actually live.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you can see this is a full live walkthrough here that Scripto King's doing. I just want to give him a shout out too. I think we shared this a couple times in the podcast. Well, he shared it himself, so we felt comfortable doing that. But he had COVID. He still has COVID now. He worked extra overtime to get this thing done before the 31st date. So I just want to applaud him and thank him. Alex also, he way over delivered. And also Alex, shout out to Alex, who we know is a superstar here. He works tirelessly, and he also stepped in to help Scripto King because Scripto King had a fever. His son got sick as well. And so, we had some obstacles to overcome there. And Alex really stepped up as well to help. So we appreciate his help. And now Crypto Jan's not feeling that great. That's why we're kind of setting the 24 to 48 hour expectation, because we really need to have Jan on the back end, make sure that everything's secure and available to the DAO members when they go ahead to download this and test it out and make it live. So we're giving a little bit of buffer here for Jan, who I think it sounds like all of Europe is getting sick right now, which is terrible. But we just want to make sure that everything runs smooth on the back end as well, and we have a little extra time here with the team to make sure that when you guys go ahead and engage with it, it's going to be top notch and ready to go. But yeah, otherwise, this is the production version you're seeing here. He's actually interacting with the live account, and all the functions are working. But as you know, we've tested it ourselves, but not released it out in a big way. So part of the reason for releasing it to the DAO is to get your guys the feedback, any little debugs and things. But otherwise, as far as interacting with the contracts and everything, that's going to be as reliable as the current DApp is that you're interfacing with now.
Nobody
does
it better.
Anyone else? We got two guys asking all the questions. Anyone else? Question or comment?
Hello, guys. This is Stellar. I'm just curious, how are you going to verify the NFT holders?
We're going to drop the link into a private channel that the only way you'll be able to access it is through your NFT and confirming your Telegram account.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anyone else?
I'm sure I'm going to be asking questions for other people, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that's going to be rushing out there now and buying a legacy NFT to get a hold of the preview of this. How long do people have, or what's the last? When can they buy a legacy NFT and still have access to this right here? Basically, I'm sure people are going to want to know that.
Anytime. You can go buy one right now, or you can go buy one once it's live. You'll have access.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think Brandon wanted to comment. Finally, thought the man was not going to speak.
I was just watching the video and doing my allocations and multitasking. But yeah, from the video, it looks really cool. I like how the buttons are, like symbols instead. Probably it'll take a little time to remember what each button does, but it looks really slick. And like Brett was saying, very, very close to that V40. It's got that slider. Yeah. Like you're showing right now. It looks cool. Now I need to go buy a better ledger. I need to, because all the ledgers that I have are, hardwired, which doesn't work with a phone. So,
I thought you were going to say you were going to buy all the platinums. I was saying, no, leave them for other people, sir, please. James at the water cooler, he's saving up for a platinum.
I think it's a Ledger Nano X that has the Bluetooth functionality, so I can pair it with my phone, and yeah, that would be pretty dang sweet. And I guess you can't use it with MetaMask on the phone, I think, right? You need to use it with.
You can.
Oh, you can connect the PWA with MetaMask?
Of course. It's a mobile wallet. Oh, absolutely. If it's on your mobile device, you can wallet connect, baby, and you're in the game.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought I understood Wallet Connect was to be used, but I didn't realize Wallet Connect. I thought it could only connect with like SafePal and Trust Wallet.
Nope.
But yeah, I suppose if I really thought about it, it does connect with MetaMask also. Cool.
Everything. I mean, and I like how you pointed out the menus, right? How it's these icons, right? These figures, and if you think about it, it's really cool for all the different languages. It's going to take you, just like any great device, mobile application, whether it's Uber or Airbnb or Zelle. After a couple of runs through it, even the old lady, she can manage it really, really well. But I think it transcends language, and the simplicity of it. It's not overwhelming. It's not, wait, I got to run away from here. It's too complex, which is in itself, I think, quite genius and beautiful.
Yeah, and that goes along with the simplicity of, you put some BUSD in and you start getting BUSD out.
Yep. What's cool about the icons too is it's so the vault, is that exponential curve. So just think of it that way. And then the foundation is like this orb. It's really cool. And then obviously the NFTs is a little bit more generic, but yeah, I think people will catch on real quick. I mean, I looked at it during the design process and I was like, kind of makes sense, but because the up to 2% is that big growth curve that we see, in your wallet. Think of it that way. It'll give you a hint as to which buttons to push. And then the foundation is, man, it's almost like the outline of a planet with a moon, it's really cool.
And even the aliens can ape in here. I mean, you understand, once we pair to gold, the tokenized gold away from BUSD, the Inaku are going to come from outer space to get their gold here. Come on, guys.
All the space chain investors are coming over. The space chain guys.
They're going to connect through Starlink and just come right into ARK.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. And guess what? Right on time. I do remember something mentioned about the PWA will be delivered by the end of March. Here we are. That's correct. 1 day early.
You noticed.
I did notice that. Let's go.
It's live. It's there. But yeah, we need to put it under all the firewalls, correct hosting, safety first. So battling through the COVID, having Alex step up, dropping a lot of the other landing page and promotional funnel stuff to be able to get this across the finish line. You folks have been lied to, have been made so many promises that people didn't deliver. And we know that. And being in integrity is doing whatever it takes to deliver. And being on time is number one priority. Having a safe product, and like anything, when we launched the original D app, there was a lot of feedback from the community back towards us, and you could see upgrades happening instantly every day. Hey, can you change this? Hey, can we show it in BUSD? Hey, can you make the little counter go this way, the other way? And that's the beauty of software and putting products out there to have the time to perfect it, improve it, take it to the next level. But starting with the quality from the ground up. The foundation here, the design, the heart, the intention of a clean interface, so easy to use that it wouldn't intimidate a person who maybe isn't educated or is afraid of crypto. Getting into the mind, understanding who really our end user is. And the facts are, it's not the DeFi experts here. You guys are fantastic people, and we're glad to have you because you're the educators for the masses. But the real growth is in the real world. So your product has to be reverse engineered, starting from who the end user is. How do they think? How do they function? 1.4 billion people that are unbanked adults in the world. Most of them have mobile devices. Most of them are facing massive 100% plus inflation. They don't trust their local banks. Their money is trash. They can come to the foundation and have, 0.3% daily liquid. And if they have over 250 BUSD worth of it, wow, they could have a Spark reward. I don't know if you guys understand how powerful ARK is and where we're going. If we were just to reach 156,000 accounts, we'd be an absolute failure. You would hear Atlas crying, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry to hear about a couple of the team members suffering with COVID, and I hope that doesn't happen with all of Europe getting all reinfected again. I would say I won't mention any treatments or any medications, but I've received some really good information about COVID from an organization called Frontline COVID Critical Care, flccc.net. If anybody's interested.
Isn't Frontline the dog dewormer thing?
That, yes, Frontline is, yeah. But this organization
the tick control.
Yeah, this organization was created early 2020 when the pandemic was starting, and it's built by doctors doing some fantastic work, in my opinion, and coming up with some really, really good treatment plans and certain medications over the counter. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much time, but anybody interested or suffering with COVID, flccc.net, really good, solid information, in my opinion.
Love it.
If there's anybody else that needs that info, ivermectin works great, and yeah, you can use the animal kind, just go off of the swine end of things. I've used it, my family's used it, a lot of my friends, and it'll knock it out fast.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. I was, yep, that's where I was going without actually saying that. I don't want to dispense any sort of advice, but yep, that's.
Hey, you work with the good Anthony Fauci. you got all the good stuff. Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, folks, let's see if any other person that wants to give a comment. I know a lot of folks have been waiting for this moment. I know we have.
Alice, you've got the crackly poppily going.
Thank you, sir.
I got a question too.
I have a question.
Go ahead, guys. Is the mic okay now?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
So
next question, please.
If you don't have an NFT, the testing period is what, 2 weeks before?
We didn't say it. We didn't say timeline, but you have it. You have an NFT. You don't have to worry.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to say 1 week or 2 weeks. It might be a couple of days. It might be a week or so.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good question. Who else?
I got a question. Do you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I've been thinking about this a long time. I was just like on the lines of what Brandon was saying, how we use our ledger devices with our seed phrase taking off MetaMask and putting it on the ledger. So, but don't get me wrong. I've started with mobile. I had the MetaMask on mobile first. I got into crypto with my mobile phone. So it's a great way to get people in. And I graduated from that, getting a Chromebook, then graduated onto my Mac Mini right on my PC. But in using ledgers and learning all that along the way, like you said, DeFi experts. But I guess my question is there going to be a way that we can have the mobile app with a QR code that's going to go to the wallet address that we can choose to put, that we're team building on already, because my other option that I've been thinking about is just starting a separate account on the mobile app with my mobile phone, starting a new seed phrase, and having my, my cell phone account where I'll build a team, and then just have my other team, to get people on that team by, sending them my address. But I was wondering if we could have like a different multiple addresses for QR codes where we can point any person in any team we want to put them on, if that's not too complex.
Well, look, we're open to all those suggestions. We want to go a step at a time. We don't want to get too complex. We want to get everything out and working perfectly and making sure there's no bugs. And through the time, the same way you saw us do, Johnny Fawcett, with the app that everyone's interacting with today, you saw a lot of fast updates and upgrades coming from the feedback. So, one step at a time. I think the priority here is the safety and just a reliability that everything's working absolutely perfect. And then we start to fine tune as you would do with any piece of software.
Absolutely. As always, nothing but the best from this team. That's all I've ever seen.
Thank you, brother. Mr. Taylor, what do you think? Did you have a chance to take a look?
Hey, I hopped in sort of late, but it looks excellent, guys. Kudos to the dev team and the whole ARK team. You guys have been grinding it out to get this accomplished. And like you said earlier, in DeFi, we're used to a lot of over promising and under delivering. And happy to say you guys did the exact opposite. You delivered before time, if not on time. So it's a big accomplishment. You guys should be very proud. I'm excited to get my hands on it. And to whoever said about the QR codes, if that's something you want to implement, you can make your own QR code just linked to your reference URL. So that doesn't actually need to be in the app, though it is a good suggestion.
Yeah, and I mean, there's another aspect of it where you could just be in the right wallet that you want to use the QR code and just send it from there. But I don't want to go down rabbit holes into too technical stuff when we're doing the big reveal. This is the moment where the Apple CEO gets on stage, right? It's like, hey, look at the amazing new product. We don't want to go too into the details. We just want to convey the excitement of and the beauty of what's been put together here and letting you know it's live. It's ready to go, and we're going to be putting it in all of your hands. Thanks for the feedback there, brother. Let's see.
Yeah.
Mr. Z. Or go ahead, Taylor.
No,
you have anything else to add?
It's robust. It's got a lot more functionality, and it's got all the functionality of the desktop app, which is surprising. It looks really good. You guys should be proud. And I'll let you slide because you dated yourself, Atlas, with the EA Sports in the game quote. I don't know if anyone else caught that.
Yahoo!
But I'm just as old, so good on you.
You've got mail. Sure, there's a bunch of people here. Mr. Z, did you have your chance to take a look here, brother?
Dude, my phone keeps ringing. It keeps disconnecting me because folks want a piece of this app. What do I tell them?
Coming soon. Coming soon. Unless you're like a CNFT holder, you're going to be part of that first VIP group that's going to test it and give us a feedback and be our eyes and ears out there.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to have everybody interact with it. And the design's pretty slick, and it's going to build a bunch of utility for us. Can't wait.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Catalyst, I see you've unmuted. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to. Thank you, Atlas. I was just going to let Z know that he can respond to those questions by simply saying, go buy yourself a legacy NFT. They've been flying off the shelves. The last couple of days, we've sold, the project has minted 6 legacy NFTs, which is way above normal. And in the last couple of days, there's actually been 3 platinum legacy NFTs minted. So I don't know if it's related to the launch of the mobile app or not, but yeah, big uptick in minting. There's 23 platinums have been minted now. And if you take a look at the legacy NFT page on the DApp, the NFT prize pool is over $85,000 today because of all the platinums that have been minted.
Bullish. That's good.
Bye.
Mr. Big,
Yes,
you wanted to say something, sir.
I had a question, but it's a little different. I've got some more money, so I'm trying to open up my second vault. My second ARK account. So I'll have 2 chats at the Spark. But when I use my referral code from my main account, now I did it for my buddy's computer, but when I go to mine, it's not putting my referrer in there. Is that because is there a minimum BUSD I have to have in my wallet?
Not sure if I follow. Brett, did you understand our Mistletoe? The issue
is 11 ARK to deposit. Are you depositing a minimum of 11 ARK?
No. Okay, how much BUSD would that be?
About like $70 or so.
Okay, so if I don't have 70 in that wallet, it'll throw that weird code when you hit the buy button. It's asking you like for $200 worth of.
Yeah, so what you need to do is you need to approve the BUSD to, I think it's due up to 1,000. It obviously won't take $1,000, but you just need to approve it, or maybe if it's even over $100 or something.
Okay, but why is it saying you're going to buy without your referrer? Why is it set the referrer is 0? I tried to put the referrer in from my main account. It sits there for a second, then it goes away.
I'm not too sure. If you want to send me a DM, we can take it off the pod and try to help you out there.
Okay, yeah, that'd be. Is that Mistletoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll catch you on the DM because I must be doing something wrong because it worked when I opened up my buddy's account. I had no problem, but here I'm trying to do one under my own and it's just giving me all kinds of problems. All right, I'll take it off here and get you up there. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mistletoe. T-Drip, have you had a chance to take a look at it? Do you have any comments?
I have not had a chance today, but I'm excited. I'm hopping on the pod a little bit late today, so I'll catch up to you guys later. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to get my hands on it.
Well, it's playing on the screen right now. You can take a look where you keep playing for like another minute or so. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Having a great, fantastic week sailing on the ARK. Thank you so much for that wonderful comment and positive writing about ARK and the 100 days that you shared over in the SK Crypto K Lounge. Thank you so much, sir.
You're very welcome.
Definitely made my day, brother. Thank you. All right, folks. I think that's it, unless there's somebody else that has a comment regarding the unveiling here, what we have for you. This is taking ARK to the next level, to the masses, folks. This is the game changer, sonic boom incoming, my friends. is going to make it so easy for the little guy, for the average Joe, the average Jane, the Uber driver, the farmer, the truck driver, the guy working over at Costco, stocking up the shelves, hates his job, but he's got to feed the family. He's looking for a hedge. He's looking for a way to counter those printers over there. You know where they're at. And then the printers here at ARK hedge his position, his fiat, and take him to new heights, new levels of investing. Not just surviving, but thriving here with the rest of us. Let's get this crypto, folks.
Yeah, let's get this crypto. Baggy.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right. Mr. Mistletoe. How long is the video from the King of FOMO?
12 minutes. 11:45
Let's go
to
for
be
it.
exact. Let's do it.
Yeah,
It's
we're
actually
running a little bit
a
on
good
time.
segment because it's actually teaching us how to buy a legacy NFT and the massive rewards with them.
Let's go. All right, brother. Do you want me to share it? Or do you want to share it?
Let me try. Let me swap over to my laptop. 1 second.
Okay, take your time. No rush. Everyone here is super calm, cool, and collected. They're earning 2% a day, some 1% a day, which is absolutely fantastic. They've already gotten their ROI. What else could you ask for? All right. Turn mine off. Let's see if we can hear that sound. No, sir.
There's no sound. Hold on.
Nope. Oh, it's coming, but it's really low. Can you turn it up?
The Arbitrum airdrop hype. A lot of people are looking at both StarkNet.
Is that too quiet? Okay.
If you could turn it up a little bit more, would be great.
That is my max volume.
Okay, it works.
I can send it to you if you want.
No. It sounds fine. Go right ahead. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? King of FOMO here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. In this video today, we're going to be talking mainly about Arkfi and its ecosystem. I want to dig a little bit deeper into the NFTs and what I've earned so far from being here for a little under a week. In the future, I do want to make some videos about StarkNet and ZK Sync. I know that coming off of the Arbitrum the Arbitrum airdrop hype, a lot of people are looking at both StarkNet and ZK Sync. And I think that both of these ecosystems are probably not going to be as popular and hyped up as Arbitrum. So I'm going to talk about that in future videos. Stay tuned for that in the future. Another thing to note is tomorrow is ZK Day for Polygon. It's ZK EM. So we will be talking about that as well too. But like I said, let's get into the details of Arkfi right now. So I'll show you guys my system. So here is my stats as of today. So you can see that I've withdrawn 3.32 ARK into my wallet over the past couple days. Now that's pretty good, $18.96 overall. I think it's been, I'm going to say about 5 days, and that's from about a $450 buy-in here of ARK tokens to start. So $20 in a few days from $400 is not too shabby for sure. Now that amount is going to differ dramatically in the next couple of months depending on the value of Arkfi. And I'm not really going to tell you guys the total amount that I've earned and sort of cashed out, because that's going to be very hard to calculate due to the fact that I have the ability to either sell the Arkfi tokens that I have. Again, this isn't BUSD, this is just converting it to USD. I got paid out the ARK tokens. So I have the option to hold these ARK tokens and wait for it to go up in the future. I can hold these ARK tokens, and there could be a downtrend in the price, and they could be worth less. Or I could sell these ARK tokens right away for the actual value that you saw on the screen, the $18, and continue to do that. I haven't decided what my strategy is going to be, and to be honest, my strategy is probably going to be all over the place. I'm probably not going to do the same thing over and over again. But nonetheless, that's still a really, really nice reward for the past couple days. But that's not everything. So I also earn a couple other ways in here. I did get some referral commissions as well. I have about 10.91 ARK in referral commissions, which, I mean, most of you don't have to worry about that too much. But what I really want to talk about is something that you will have an option to kind of choose here is the legacy NFT. So over here, we have 3 different NFTs. Now, I kind of skirted along, and I didn't really talk about these too much over the last couple Arkfi videos that I made. There's silver, gold, and platinum. Some things to keep note of, guys, about this right here is that there is only a limited number of these NFTs. Let me go and see if I can find the exact number right here. So there's only a limited number of these NFTs. There's 3,000 silvers, 500 golds, and 100 platinums. So if this smart contract, if this ecosystem really does blow up, like we've seen a lot of these other type of percent daily contracts, then these will for sure sell out. So we are in the early stages right now. So I think most of these are still all available. You can still get any of them, but eventually they will run out of these NFTs. So you cannot reap the benefits of what they have. And they do have benefits beyond just increasing the amount of referral commissions that you can get if you're a promoter of some sort. Then they're helpful for that. But I think one of the main draws for having an NFT, these are pretty expensive prices. First of all, $1,000, $4,000, and $10,000. One of the things is the important thing is this percent of pool that you're going to be getting. So what happens is, for all 3,000 of these NFTs, they're getting 50% of what's going into the pool. We'll talk about what that pool is in a second. And if you're part of this lucky 100, then you're getting 16% of what's being put in the pool, which might seem like less, but it's going to less people. So it's being distributed to less people. So it ends up being a larger amount for those of you who have the platinum NFT. So what am I talking about with this pool percentage? So let me just show you guys my NFT first. I think it's going to be right. It's one of these. I have all kinds of tabs open here. Nope, not that one, not that one. It's going to be this one. So these are my NFT rewards over the past couple of days, and it gives you a countdown timer. Every 24 hours, they do a distribution from that pool that I just talked about. So in addition to the 19-ish dollars that I made with just the Arkfi rewards, I earned just about the same amount. So I pretty much doubled my profits with my NFT rewards. And this number is, again, going to differ dramatically depending on how many people are moving around Arkfi in the system. That's the way that the tax works, which we'll take a look at in a second. So these rewards are not always going to be exactly the same as my Arkfi rewards. They can be a lot higher if this ecosystem takes off and a lot of people are moving funds around a lot in the system, or it can be a lot lower if there's just low activity, low volume in the system altogether. So let's take a look and see a little bit more about what these rewards are. I can find the tab here. So right here. So it says this is part of the overview of the sustainable taxation. A sustainable tax system has been developed to maintain rewards and incentivize growth. And this is definitely an incentive for people that do decide to go a little bit deeper and buy that NFT. So it says 1.5% of all sell transactions go to the legacy NFT rewards pool. So I mean, this is a good play, especially for those of you who are kind of on both ends. If you're thinking, man, this project might not do so good, I think people are just going to dump all their tokens. Well, you're going to be getting 1.5% of all those dumping. So I think having an NFT is a good play for the people that just think it's going to completely dump. It's also a good play for people that think it's not going to dump and it's going to last for a long time, because the longer it lasts, the more volume you're going to have overall, and the more you're going to get 1.5% of lots and lots of volume is quite a bit. And you can look and see. I don't think this coin has a chart on CoinGecko. I have to check that out. But you can take a look at some of the other percent daily contract coins and see how much volume they're getting, and just multiply that by 1.5%, and that's going to go to that pool and be distributed to all the NFT holders, which is pretty great. So this is something this is the main thing that you want to keep in mind with if you're thinking about jumping in and getting one of these NFTs yourself. And of course, like I said, the percentage, it looks like the percentage that you're getting is going to be a little bit lower, but that's not the case. The real thing that's happening is you're going to be getting a bigger chunk of the pie, a bigger chunk of this percent pie right here if you're getting a higher level NFT. So it's up to you. But of course, do your own research, and it is still a risk. It's not guaranteed. Like if you put in $1,000, like I said, if there's absolutely no volume with ArkFi, you're not going to get that back with your NFT. And at the end of the day, like I said, because they have a max supply for all three of these, if this platform does end up lasting a very long time, then that NFT not only is going to get you the 1.5% of the pool rewards on a daily basis, but you're also going to be able to sell that NFT in the future if you decide you don't want it anymore. And they kind of tell you what the total values of these NFTs are worth. I'm not sure how they got this number for total value. I think, oh yeah, that's actually, they're multiplying this times this. But the actual value of the NFT in the future, people might say it's worth a little bit more, or even if it's worth less or even half. You can probably still sell it for a pretty good profit if you're including the reports that you got, 1.5% rewards that you got, the referral rewards that you got if you added a lot of people with the NFT. And in addition to that, guys, I didn't even talk about this.
I sort of pause it there just to clarify. You cannot sell the legacy NFT until you reach max payout for the wallet. So it'll actually stay locked on your wallet till you reach max payout. Then you could sell it. Just to clarify.
But in addition to that, you have, let me go back to the vault here. The NFT gives you the ability to increase your CWR ratio as well. So you're going to be earning faster from here due to the fact that you can change your compound ratio. And that's the thing that really speeds up the amount that you're making in here. Even though you're making 2% daily, everyone's making 2% daily, the fact that you're able to compound a lot more than everyone else, excuse me, with your NFT, means that you're getting more than everyone else who's not able to compound that 70%. Instead, they're at 50-50 or whatever they're at a smaller number. So compounding, I mean, what's that guy? One of the guys said that compounding is like the eighth wonder of the world. So that is true. You can kind of multiply your earnings a lot with compounding. So even though it looks like, man, well, if you're getting a smaller withdrawal rate, you're not going to make as much. You really have to. I mean, this is I like this platform because it's a platform that really rewards you if you know how to do your math. If you really don't know how to do math and you're just, you're bad at it, you might make some pretty bad decisions with this overall, but really come up with a plan. Maybe follow what other people do as well. I mean, the easiest plan that you can do with this system is just sort of set it and forget it, and that's by using this auto allocation and clicking your highest number here, and then from that point on, all you really have to do is decide what you're going to be doing with your ARK tokens that you earn, whether you're going to be selling them, reinvesting them, or holding on to them and doing something with them later. That's really the main strategy that you can work with if you're not going to math out too much else with the compounding, with the withdrawing, the NFTs, and all that other stuff. So there's a lot going on with this. I really do like this smart contract a lot. If you guys want to join it and check it out for yourself, watch my other videos for some introduction. Like I said, there's tons to unpack here. You can try on your own to figure it all out, but they do have a really in-depth FAQ right here that talks about everything. And then, of course, they have the calculator. We'll kind of end with this calculator here in this video. So these are my earnings with my current wallet. You can see that the withdrawn amount is how much approximately I'm going to be earning on a daily basis. So this is the 26th. At the end of the 26th, I'm going to have $24 withdrawn, and that's at the current price of ARKFi right now. And then we can kind of extrapolate this out and say, let's say a month from now, 1 month from now, the price stays, fairly stable. I'm taking out about almost half of what I put in already at $218. It's about half of what I originally put into this system. And then, the compounding does really, it does a really, really good job calculating compounding right here, because that's where the math part gets a little difficult. But you can use the calculator right here, and it'll tell you exactly what you get after you plug in your address. It should fill everything out. And then if you decide you want to add more into here, so let's just say you're going to put in 50 more ARKFi, and then it'll kind of determine what you're going to be earning on a daily basis if you're putting that extra 50 in as well. So this is a really useful calculator for you guys to use, especially for those of you who just want to kind of see what is going to happen before you jump into the system. if you decide to do that. Anyway, that's everything for today, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Like I said, there's a lot of videos I want to make and talk about, just so little time. So we'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not a Patreon member, consider becoming a Patreon to get access to all of my videos earlier than everyone else here on YouTube. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right. And that was from the King of FOMO. Let me just end the screen here, switch over.
Does he have a lot of subscribers, Mistletoe?
15,000.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, I would say he's definitely he's tuned into sort of a speculative aspect, which I can't fault him for that, because that's pretty much all the other daily ROI dApps. You know, you're speculating and watching the chart of the reward token. But you know, in my opinion, ARK is different, and ARK has certain design features to try to remove that speculation. And obviously we've seen so far, no guarantees for future, but we've seen so far that the intelligent liquidity controller does a fantastic job of just smashing that chart into one straight line, basically. So, you know, he was mentioning, well, I might save these tokens and sell them for a higher price. I might get burned because they might go down in value, and of course that's true. And he, you know, to an extent, you have to mention, hey, you know, the future value of these tokens that you're earning is not guaranteed. But at the same time, I would like to have seen less emphasis placed on sort of speculating with the price of the token, and more emphasis placed on, you know, just get your ROI. Don't feel bad about your daily withdrawal. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell your daily withdrawal every day. You certainly can redeposit it, and I do that myself. You know, with certain smaller accounts that I'm trying to grow faster. But yeah, I mean, I really like the focus on getting your ROI as quickly as possible. You know, real money off the table, chips off the table, de-risk, and then, you know, smooth sailing from there. Everything is gravy. Everything is icing on the cake. Once you have that ROI in your bag, in your checking account, using it to pay your rent or whatever, you know, then you can speculate and have a good time with it. But I definitely like to focus on folks getting their real life ROI as soon as possible.
I definitely agree. He's definitely still learning in the process. He even says that every video he makes, he learns more about the protocol. So I'm sure as he makes more videos and starts to understand, he'll kind of hammer that point a lot harder.
I was going to
great.
I don't know how many of you guys were around for the first wave of DeFi, but King of FOMO was actually one of the first to do regular videos on ROI contracts and things like that. And he may not have the largest audience, but I would definitely say he's probably got one of the most engaged audiences, in that people aren't just watching his videos. Usually he has a very high percentage of people that are hopping into these projects with him because of the, learn as you go type aspect of his videos. A lot of people will just jump in with him and go along that journey. So exactly, yeah. I think it's a really good thing that he started this series, and I think he'll bring a lot of people into the ARK.
Bullish. And Brandon, not everybody's a robotics engineer like you. I mean, still to this day, Brandon is like the fastest, he like understood ARK so freaking fast. We were just blown away. I mean, still to this day, no one's gotten it. You got it.
Well, I think it's really important because ARK is so much different. In particular, for that reason, right there, that the price is smoothed out, however you say that, and it is so easy and quick to get your ROI. That 2% introductory daily rewards, you can still build with half of those and cash the other half in. And yeah, I really like to highlight that, but that's just me.
Oh no, I could agree with you more. We gave some constructive criticism last time. And I think Taylor's point is also valid. He's learning as he's going, and everybody has their journey, but it's just going to make it so much sweeter as we see these people have their light bulb moment, and they're like, "Wait, but hold on," and there's more, and they just fall in love with ARK, and it just gets better every single day. So it's a fantastic. And talking about getting better and better every single day. I don't know if you folks have noticed, but again, we have another all-time high, folks. 515.27 ARK. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a street value of $2,947.34.
Let's get this crypto, baby.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Boy, it's like magic. Is it going to be somebody here live today that's going to win it? It's been some time since we have a live audience member of the podcast win it, right?
Didn't Kelly win it yesterday?
Her niece won. Getting an echo. But in the interest of time, let's go ahead and release and unleash Sparky. Without further ado, here we go, folks. No music today. We're just right into the money. There she goes. The suspense builds. It is going through all the legible wallets. Who is it going to be? First-time winner? A second-time winner? Or a third-time winner? We do know for sure it'll be an all-time winner. And there it is, folks. Tonight's winner of another all-time high Spark reward. Their wallet ends in A88B. They're the lucky winner of 516.06 ARK. That is an all-time high, folks, and they are a first-time winner. Congratulations. Nitro mode galore. And as our custom is here, we always play the first-time winner jingle. Please do watch your ears. It is a little loud.
Let's get this crypto, baby.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
All right, folks. Another all-time high. Amazing. Mr. Z, we're running a bit late. I do apologize to you, sir, for keeping you waiting so long. Oh, we've got Eternal in the house. Great to see you, sir. We really enjoyed watching individually. We didn't show it here for everyone. Your video with Coach Roberto, live from Miami. Always warm, always sunny Miami. Thank you for taking the time out. Thank you for speaking so highly of ARK, this unforkable community, and this wonderful thing we call ARK that's making everybody so happy.
Yeah, it was
Mr. C.
nice to
Go
see
ahead,
him
sir.
and talk. Oh, it was nice to see him and talk. Nice to chat for a little while, you know. And ARK's doing amazing things.
Yes, sir. It sure is. We just unleashed another all-time high, 515 ARK, sir. How bullish is that? Jeez.
You know, how far are we going before we get to split to 2 now? Are we going to hit 1,000?
Well, we have to see. What I do notice when, I don't know about you guys, and I hope you're forwarding to all of your groups every single day the Spark winners. That is the best organic marketing, because you're seeing every single day. Not only are the folks winning in the vault 2%, or they're winning 0.3% into foundation, or they're winning in legacy. I mean, everyone's winning here, or they're winning the contest that we have every single day, free ARK. But what really gets them, just drives them crazy, is the Spark rewards. And they're just like, what? Again? And it keeps growing? Atlas? So it is the calling card, my friend. Who doesn't want to have that opportunity to be winning? Give me a second. Someone is trying to reach us. Let's hang up there. All right. Thank you for your patience on that. So it is absolutely mind-boggling what's happening here, because not only do the grandmother's ROI dApps not have Spark, some other places have like a little scratchy lottery. I don't know. I'm not an expert on other things. I'm just here at ARK doing what we do best. But they don't have that. You know, the Shiba Inu doesn't have that. The squid grower or whatever thing, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the price stability that we have here. It doesn't pay out what we pay out here. Shout out to Satoshi, but Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes, folks. He needs a new pair of shoes. He's tired of walking. He's not paying what we pay here. And none of them, my friend, have the Spark rewards. So, yeah, the bigger it gets, the hungrier. I mean, why do people buy the damn lottery? Because they're giving away almost $1 billion nowadays. Oh, it's 8 points, you know, whatever, 100 millions. They'll spend $1 to have the opportunity. So as of now, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Pump it, push it, give folks that opportunity, and the opportunity happens here live every single day. Spark does not discriminate. If you're a minnow, you could become an instant, immediate whale. Let's get this crypto, folks. Mr. Z, it is all yours. We'd love to hear from our very own DeFi expert. What's happening in DeFi, crypto, Wall Street? I mean, all streets.
Yeah, absolutely. So this week's been pretty good for crypto, just overall. We've been pretty bullish. Bitcoin did almost tap into 29K. I think we crossed 29K and we pulled back, but I think, yeah, it's a bullish sign that we are seeing price go up. Arbitrum was one of the biggest airdrops in DeFi, and price is, I believe, about $1.40. So price-wise, we are looking pretty bullish in crypto right now. And this is like a behest of like what's been going on in the background. We've had lawsuits, we've had settlements. We've had so like we see here. So it reads here, the primary cryptocurrency was on a notable roll lately before the U.S. CFTC lawsuit against Binance, and CZ directly paused it. As a result, the assets fell from over 28,000 to 26K. So we saw that bounce happen last Monday, and since then, Bitcoin has spiked back up to 28K yesterday, and today, late last night, it touched 29K before it came back a little bit. So yeah, we're looking pretty bullish on Bitcoin, and then we had Arbitrum. Arbitrum's looking pretty green as well. So it reads here, one of the most anticipated airdrops in crypto community took place last week, with Arbitrum's distributing its brand new token ARB. Naturally, the asset faced extreme volatility in its first few days of trading before settling around $1.30. Yeah, it was pretty volatile for the first couple of days. And there's a 10% surge on a daily scale has pushed it over $1.40 as of now. And we've seen other tokens that are like working towards TPS and making DeFi more faster. We've seen HBAR and Algo, other few tokens that've seen sort of highs. And yesterday we saw a bunch of Ethereum staking tokens like Lido, for example, that have sort of 2x in the last week or so since the Ethereum sort of announcement of their Shanghai hard fork. So overall, crypto is, I believe, this article tells us it was 1.2 trillion, but let's go look at the exact price. This exact cap. So yeah, we're at 1.22 trillion on a market cap. So we have crossed the trillion. We were below that for quite some time for the year. So crypto overall is looking green, despite all the SEC and the government's interventions and regulations. So that's bullish, especially at a time when we're going through a mild recession, I'd say, and the markets look volatile, and it looks like gold, Bitcoin, and DeFi is becoming that good hedge for the world to see against the dollar. So that's the first thing that we can touch. Something I want to kind of touch on because a few of my friends did get stuck in a Terra, you can say, scam, and realized that we, like, scammers will always get more intelligent as the markets change, and this is the sort of issue right now. A lot of people that so what happened was you had the Terra Luna crash, and after the Terra Luna crash happened, a bunch of people were sent DMs on Telegram and Twitter, and also on Discord from the groups they joined, to basically claim you can say returned stables on Terra. So one of my friends unfortunately had one of his wallets compromised because of it. So it's something that I want to point out, that if anyone did lose in any other sort of scams when it comes to like sort of Dogecoin, Shibas, or Terras or anything, and somebody DMs you about connecting your wallet and claiming your lost NFTs or tokens, to realize that's too good to be true, and that's just these are just scammers that are like playing on your vulnerability. This happens a lot in DeFi. So yeah, put the article there. The last thing I want to cover for today is a statement made by Binance. So Binance were accused this week of having, you can say, Chinese connections, and having so they were accused by the regulators and the CFTC of having you can say servers and hostings in China. And today they came out and a spokesperson had this to say. So this is their quote. We strongly reject assertions to the contrary. To be clear, the Chinese government, like any other government, has no access to Binance data except where we are responding to lawful or legitimate law enforcement requests. So yeah, Binance says it started moving staff outside China in 2021. So Binance highlighted that the exchange's original founding members left Shanghai, China, 2 months after the company was organized following the government's regulatory clampdown on crypto in 2017. Binance wrote it has never been registered or incorporated in China and does not operate in China, which banned crypto exchanges in September 2017. The exchange further said that it has grown into a global organization with around 8,000 full-time employees with more than 50 countries. According to Binance, 25% of its workforce is based near its regional hub in Paris and Dubai, or one of the jurisdictions in it is licensed to operate. So yeah, that's what like one thing I like about Binance and CZ is like whenever misinterpretation of information goes out, if there's misinformation of any kind, they're really quick to like assert you can say their opinions. So I'll give that to Binance that they have cleared this big issue out, because especially after what's happening with TikTok in America, I think now the blame game's on, what else has Chinese influence. So for Binance and even Polkadot had to come out this week as well and kind of exclude themselves away from having any servers or any offices in China. So that's the news on Binance. Now, the last thing I want to cover is to do with airdrops, because Sui Network did announce the permanent testnet to go live today, and that means that we can do certain amount of tasks and earn that airdrop. So I've put the testnet announcement article in the Airdrop Army chat under Sui. And you can basically check there. You can add your RPC there and start to work it on MetaMask. So that's a cool thing. And there's also a pulse chain airdrop that I will be working on. And last but not least, we will do Airdrop Army sessions on every Thursday about 6 p.m. UTC. So I think that's 7 p.m. UK time, and I got to work out what's that in the American EST time, but yeah. So we'll do these things together and really catch all these moves. But yeah, I think that covers it for me with DeFi sessions. Thank you guys. Mistletoe, were you able to hear me, or did I go mute?
Heard you perfect.
Perfect, good.
I was muted. I was speaking. Thank you very much, Z, for dropping the alpha today. And that brings us to the end of the podcast. Thanks to everyone that came out here, spend time with us. Congratulations to the all-time high. We just had one last night, but again, here we go again. Another all-time high, 515 ARK. We are getting so close to $3,000 worth of ARK happening here, folks. It is amazing, and you're all getting to witness it. Fantastic growth, great stability. Everywhere you look, folks are smiling, happy, earning, and seeing a very, very bright future here of smooth growth, smooth sailing, abundance for all. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at the mobile application that is going to be released to the legacy NFT holders, our VIPs, our partners here at ARK. You will have first dibs. We look forward to your feedback. We want to get it just right, just perfect before we unleash it to the masses and the rest of the investment community so they can go out and onboard the average Joes, Janes, the Uber drivers, the truck drivers, the single mothers, the nurses, the people working at McDonald's that hate their job and are looking for a brighter future. Folks, the ARK is here. Get on board. Do not get left behind. And for you folks that are sitting on the fence, boy, have we got more utility, more external revenue coming for everyone that's invested here. Wish you a wonderful night. For the folks listening, thank you as well. We hope that you find the recording informative as well as educational. Back tomorrow at our new time, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. Take care of yourselves. Be well.